Okay class, so in today's lecture I will discuss about reciprocal lattice, its primitive translation vectors, how they are related with the translation vectors of direct lattice. Okay, so A star, B star and C star, when you put star on the ABC, then these are primitive translation vectors, and simple A, B, C, these are primitive translation vectors in direct lattice. So here this is the relation which connect the translation vectors in reciprocal lattice and direct lattice. And to find the volume of primitive cell in reciprocal lattice, you will take scalar triple product of primitive translation vectors in reciprocal lattice. So the volume of primitive unit cell in reciprocal lattice will be equal to scalar triple product of A star, B star and C star. So I will start with direct lattice unit cell. So basically this is the building block of the crystal structure. When it is repeated in different directions, then it will make crystal structure. Okay, so in the previous lectures we have seen that these unit cells can be primitive and non-primitive. So I am writing here in short primitive unit cell and non-primitive unit cell. So it is very important to understand what is the meaning of primitive unit cell. Okay class, so I am writing features of primitive unit cell. Okay class, you have seen in the previous lectures that primitive unit cell is made by primitive translation vectors. Okay, it is made by primitive translation vectors. Okay, so the second point is number of particles in primitive unit cell, that is 1. Okay, so you need to keep in mind. The third point is the area in 2D. This is minimum area occupied by primitive unit cell in 2 dimension, that should be minimum. Okay, and if we talk of 3D, then volume occupied by primitive unit cell, it must be minimum. So we will make use of all these features of primitive unit cell to decide that any translation vector is primitive or not. Okay, so if any translation vector is primitive, then it will form primitive unit cell. Okay, the unit cell formed by primitive unit cell, primitive translation vectors, the area swept by the unit cell which is formed by primitive translation vectors, that must be minimum in 2D, and the volume occupied must be minimum. The third point is the effective number of particles in the primitive unit cell must be unity. Okay, so now come to simple cubic. We are to find the reciprocal lattice, the translation reciprocal lattice translation vectors for simple cubic. Okay class. Okay, now you know that primitive translation vectors, these are unique, okay, and simple translation vectors can be made are infinite number of times for a given lattice structure. For example, if you have this type of arrangement of particles in 2D, okay class, along this direction, this is vector A and this is vector B, okay, these are primitive vectors, okay. If you draw vector C, this is vector C, this is vector D, and this is let vector E, okay. So you can see vector C can be written in terms of A and B, vector D can be written in terms of A and B. In the same way, you can write E in terms of A and B. So the primitive vectors are along definite direction and these are unique, and other vectors which are infinite in number, those can be obtained in terms of primitive vectors A and B. Primitive vectors A and B, these are linearly independent, okay, and vector C, D and E, these are dependent, okay class. So here you will see in reciprocal lattice of simple cubic, this simple cubic is in direct lattice. So firstly see how a simple cubic structure look like. I am taking x-axis along this direction and y-axis along this direction and z-axis along this direction. This is the meeting point, origin, and let this is simple cubic. So in simple cubic, the size of the side vector A will be equal to vector B and vector C, let I assume their magnitude is equal to A, okay. These are orthogonal to each other, vector A perpendicular to B and perpendicular to C, okay. So let these are the vectors, primitive vectors, okay, and they are of size A, okay. So if you form here a simple cubic, it will look like this. Okay, so this is how you can draw a simple cubic in direct lattice. If you find its volume, the volume which is represented by V, it will be equal to vector A dot vector B cross vector C, okay, and it is equal to A cube. Put the value of A, B, C and then solve it, okay. What will be vector A? Here vector A, this is equal to magnitude of A, then its direction, vector B, then magnitude of B, its direction, and vector C, its magnitude and its direction. Magnitude of all vectors, all primitive vectors, that is same because we are making a simple cubic structure here. So if you put the value of A, B, C here and solve it, then you will get the volume will be A cube. Now see, where particles are present in simple cubic, the particles are present at the corner only. So I am putting the particles on the lattice position. So here you can see the particles are only at the corner. Okay. Now we will see that if vector A, B, C, these are primitive vector, they are forming a primitive unit cell, then the number of particle must be unity. Okay, and this will be the minimum volume occupied by the unit cell. So here we see the particles in simple cubic, particles are at corners. Okay, so how many corners are there? There are 8 corners. The number of corner, that is 8. And what is the contribution of one particle at the corner? It is 1 by 8. So the effective number of particles in the unit cell, it will be contribution of one particle is 1 by 8 and the number of particle is 8. So you can see the particles, effective number of particle inside the unit cell is unity. So I can say now vector A, B and C, vector A, vector B and vector C, they are forming a primitive unit cell. Okay, and this volume A cube, this is the minimum volume in case of a simple cubic. Okay, now we are to find the primitive vectors in reciprocal lattice translation vectors for simple cubic. So A, B, C, these are vectors, these vectors are in direct lattice. These are in direct lattice. Okay class. So to convert, we will make use of those formulas. Okay, so I am writing here A star, this is the primitive vector in reciprocal lattice. It is given by 2 pi vector B in direct lattice along y direction cross vector C along z direction divided by the volume V. Okay, and what is the volume V? The volume V in the direct lattice, that is vector A dot vector B cross vector C. Sir, यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है? Okay class. So in this way, using scalar triple product, you can find the volume, the space occupied by the unit cell. Okay, so this is the relation which connect the primitive translation vector in reciprocal lattice and the primitive vectors in direct lattice. So if you put the value of B and C here, then you will get it is 2 pi, then vector B is A into J, cross vector C, it is A into unit vector K, okay, divided by V. And what is V? V is the volume. Okay, so it will be, if you write it in extended form, it is vector A, okay, its dot with A into J cross A into k, and if you solve it then you will get a cube, then unit vector I into this cross unit vector k. Okay class, so here you will see v is equal to a cube into j cross k, this is plus I, and I dot I, that will be unity. Okay, so this is the volume, so I can put the value of v, it will be a cube, and if you solve it then you will get a star is equal to, solve it you will get 2 pi a into a square, and a cube is in the denominator, so if you solve it then you will get a in the denominator. Now you have j cross k. Okay, so if you take cross of j with k, then it will be what? I. So this is I. So this is the primitive translation vector in reciprocal lattice, okay, along x direction. Similarly, you can get primitive translation vector b, okay, using this relation 2 pi vector c cross vector a divided by v. Okay, this v volume is in the direct lattice. Okay, and for simple cubic v is equal to a cube. So after putting its value you will get it to be 2 pi by a unit vector j. Okay class, in the same way the vector c star, this will be equal to 2 pi by a into unit vector k. So class, these are primitive translation vector. Okay, now see, if a b c are primitive translation vector, then using this relation you will get translation vectors in reciprocal lattice, and those will also be primitive. Okay, so if a dash, a star, b star, c star, these are primitive vectors, these are primitive vectors in reciprocal lattice, then they will form a unit cell, primitive unit cell in reciprocal lattice. Okay class, so if you form, if you make a reciprocal lattice unit cell, reciprocal lattice primitive unit cell, then it will look like this. This is x direction, this is y, this is z. Here what has happened, the size of the side, it has been 2 pi by a. Clear hai? So here this will be the unit cell, this will be the primitive unit cell. Let this distance is 2 pi a, okay class. So this is the difference. Here the size of the unit cell is 2 pi a, and from this relation you can see the magnitude of a star, b star, c star, this is equal 2 pi by a, 2 pi by a, 2 pi by a. So this side and this side, it will be of magnitude 2 pi by a. So we can say in reciprocal lattice also, this the primitive unit cell is simple cubic, but the dimension has changed. So if you summarize this all in a single line, then I can say the unit cell in reciprocal lattice of a simple cubic is also a simple cubic of side 2 pi by a. Getting me? Okay. Stop. Okay class, now see what will be the volume volume of primitive unit cell in reciprocal lattice of simple cubic. So I represent it by V star, and this is equal to A star dot vector B star cross vector C star. So if you substitute their value, then you will get 2 pi by A in each vector. So I can write its cube, and then vector A corresponding to vector A its direction, dot corresponding to vector B its direction, vector J cross vector K. Okay, so if you solve it, then you will get V star, this is equal to 2 pi, or I can write it 8 pi cube divided by A cube. And what is this? This is the volume of the primitive unit cell in direct lattice. So here I can write it, the volume of primitive unit cell of simple cubic in reciprocal lattice is 8 into pi cube times of reciprocal of volume of the unit cell in direct lattice. So this is the relation which relate the volume of primitive unit cell in reciprocal lattice to the volume in direct lattice. And you can see these are inversely proportional to each other. V star is inversely proportional to V. Okay class, so this was the short discussion of reciprocal lattice translation vectors of simple cubic. Thank you class.